They're hard to find and people want a lot of money. So here you go. You undo these bolts. You take this pedal all apart. You zip disc this off. You put it all back together without this band on. And you've got this big bulky rubber pedal that resembles more like a rally pedal. Is it okay? Not really. I've never really done it. I've heard of people cutting the rubber right here with an X-Acto and making these just two pieces, you know, and you end up with this cruiser pedal that kind of stays where it should, but you know, it's not recommended. I've heard of people doing it. Okay, and we're going to touch on two more things. I know this is droning on, but if you see a Schwinn exercycle and you're into Schwinns and you don't want to pay a lot of money, better go snap it up and just part it out for what it is. I mean, there's a lot of better exercise equipment out there that it doesn't have these great Schwinn parts on it. Okay, so we're going to touch on two more things. They're kind of crazy, but I'll touch on them. All right, so the bars. The bars are not Stingray bars. But I have done this. I hate to say it. Applied a little bit of heat with this in the vise, out of the, taking it all apart. You put this in, you cut this foam grip off, throw it away. Put this in a vise, touch it just gently with some heat, and bend it back like a girl Stingray would be. What do you have? You have a pair of discolored chrome Stingray little chick bars or fair lady bars for a Schwinn Stingray. Hey, you know what? Get happy. It's hard to get these parts. So would you heat this up with a torch and put it in a vise and bend it a little? Yeah, I mean, you might. Okay, so one more thing. I'm not on this particular model. This is the 1981 in Harvin gold color. But before this, I think in the early 70s, Schwinn actually strung up an S2 Stingray rim with a fixed gear hub on it. They're hard to find. Usually you just see these big bulky kind. You can't use this wheel on a Stingray. But the wheel, it looks, yeah, it's just like that wheel right there. That's an S2. That's an S2 off like a 70s Stingray. But that has heavy duty spokes. Anyway, what Schwinn did is they put a 28 spoke on the front of one of these with a fixed gear hub. Yeah, if you want to take it apart and take that fixed gear hub off of there and restring it to a front hub, you can have a brand new front wheel for a Stingray. They're always in good shape. The chrome is always excellent. This chrome, well, these wheels have been out there. They're not great. I can't really get one down now to show you, but there's rust. And anyway, so this, like pre-75 or so, they had a strung front wheel. I don't know about the exact on the dates on that, but it was an S2 wheel. It was stamped Schwinn. I think I even saw an S7 on there once. I'm not sure. Stamped Schwinn wheel with a fixed gear hub and a solid rubber tire on it. And what you would do is you would hacksaw the tire off carefully without touching the rim. Hacksaw it down, then peel it off. And what you're left with is a fixed gear S2 Schwinn wheel. I've even put one on a Stingray and made a fixed gear Stingray without much problem. So that about covers it. There's lots of good stuff on here. I'm not parting this one out. It's in too good a condition and we use it. But hey, there are parts and you can use them on bikes like this. And you can use them on Stingrays, especially mainly if you're buying a exercycle Schwinn to part out. It's probably going to be best for you to grab some Stingray parts because they're not correct. If you just got some beater Stingrays, and you want the chrome to look a bit better, it's not correct. Stingray crowd is they're very particular, and this is not something for anything show. This is just for a daily rider. I need parts. Okay, that about covers it. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed your lesson of Stingray parts and how to look, the timer. Yeah, this controls the felt pads down there. Oh no, I'm old. I gotta undo this. Okay, so that basically concludes it, and you can find these at swap meets, garage sales, even if you go to like a secondhand exercise place. it's going to be too much money, you know. So if you need parts and you want to rob parts off of one of these, your best bet is to find it, you know, garage sale, flea market, thrift shop. Probably not a place that specializes in exercise equipment, because they're going to charge a lot of money. But you could be prepared to pay from 50 to 100 bucks. I mean, I think we bought this one for 40 bucks somewhere. It's a good one. Okay, oh look, we're timing the video. Ah, that's it.